I'm gonna do Tim first. What is up? So before we get started,
Here comes Cryptoholics. We got Bigfoot in the woods. We got aliens in the sky. We got ghosts in the attics. Here comes Cryptoholics.
Fighting too blow.
Tim was so scared that I was gonna play that at the conference
Oh,
in front of everybody.
should have. We should have. That'd have been great.
Folks, Tim's laugh is a cryptid within itself.
It really is.
It really is.
Also, quick shout out to Jody for the comment.
Thank you, Jody.
Yeah, thank you. So, we met Jody while we were there. Uh, you remember meeting her, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Appreciate the kind words. So what are we talking about today?
Well, let's talk about what we just did last week, and that was amazing. So like we've never done that before ever.
Totally stepped out of our comfort zone, right?
Hmm.
And challenged ourselves. And Troy Hudson was cool enough to give us this opportunity to come there, and we've been to this conference several times. It's
Hmm.
been around forever, and um, it was we definitely. I don't know about you, but I feel like we both were a little nervous going into it.
Yeah.
Even walking up that Friday morning to approach the stage, I had just a
Oh,
slight moment of anxiety and like, please don't trip and fall. Please don't trip and fall, don't do anything that's going to embarrass you or, and you want to
yeah.
do good, all right. So,
Hmm.
but how do you feel?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, first of all, this episode is unofficially sponsored by Modelo because
Dang,
I just got off work.
I'm so lame. Aquafina.
Brian's a water guy. No, that's okay, man. Sometimes he sneaks one in. No, dude,
I
like the first
pronounce. Wow, she said it didn't show. Our nervousness
oh
didn't
wow.
show. Wow, yeah, that's
The
I'm
first
surprised.
5 minutes of the first hour, I was just no, maybe it wasn't 5 minutes,
It
but it
was
was like,
for
oh
me.
no.
It was that first laugh of the audience. Once the audience laughed, like
Oh,
collectively,
of course you gotta have
you
Ethan's always gotta
got
have a sighting on here.
yeah, you got it. But like once the audience kind of chimed in there and kind of laughed with us, I felt a lot more comfortable at that point. It
Yeah, it's
was
just like
like
you just eased into it. And
it gave it that feeling of like, okay, it's just a bunch of friends hanging out, right?
yeah. So John, this was the conference in Honobia, Oklahoma. It was okay. It is just first of all, the venue, Christ 40 Acres, is just gorgeous. And that was like the first thing I wanted to do when we got up there was let's give a hand for this place. Give a hand to this because it was just so beautiful. So beautiful.
Yeah, the grounds are beautiful. The area around it is beautiful. The history of that area, right?
It's
Um,
rich in Bigfoot history. Rich.
the legend of that
Hmm.
area. Um, it was amazing. It was amazing, and the people, like man, like
Oh my God.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I was worried because when you put yourself out there, and we're taking cast, which is controversial, right? We've had some controversy with these things. We've had a lot of negativity with people and stuff, and so we've had these
Hmm.
battles, and we're here to say, hey, this is our stuff, this is our work, and we get naturally defensive sometimes, when people attack that. And like
Yeah.
there was not one bad thing said to us.
I know it was so great.
No.
Hey, you know what? Brian and I was one of the things we talked about was having the word alliance in our group page, and when we were up there on the stage and you look across, you're seeing some of the folks that we've shared, evidence with, and they've shared with us, and you look out there and you see all those kind faces, and you're like, that's what it's about,
Yeah.
and and yeah, we don't have a specimen, but at least there's a lot of people working together to help figure out step one. I mean, it's just amazing. It's an amazing feeling.
Yeah. It was I was super impressed. So you guys did great in Honobia. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, we appreciate that a lot. So
Yeah, you're right. It was very positive. It was so
yeah,
positive.
yeah, and that's one of the things we wanted to talk about because when we went into this, we were talking about what are we going to talk about, what are we going to cover. Are we going to focus on this, focus on that? And I know we danced around some of the negativity of the community as far as
Mhm.
like the TV show and things like that. We got wrapped in, but I felt like we we recognized it. We said what we needed to say, but for 99% of our presentation, and trust me, folks, like speaking for 2 hours, I, we both thought that was a challenge, and then we kind of joked about it and said, "Well, we come on here and BS for 2 hours all the time."
Talk about
So,
nothing.
yeah, and that's with no structure, no presentation, and you did an amazing job on our presentation. Like,
Thanks, man.
dude,
And
like
if you,
I know that was a lot of work, and you had like what 57 slides or something like that.
yeah, 57 slides. But you know what, dude? It was all our hard work, and I got to revisit it in because I actually put the slides in chronological order for the most part, and I got to revisit all these years that we put all this hard work into, and our evidence, and it all just shows. Um, because when I was up there, it was like this is our evidence, and obviously look at it. There's no smoke, there's no tricks. Just look at it and listen to how we approach these tracks that we've cast. Uh, it's awesome,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, I was super impressed with your work on that,
Thanks, man.
and it helped a lot, right? Because it kept us on track because we do go off script, and I know we talked about that in the first, at the beginning of the presentation. We said, "Hey, this is unscripted."
Hmm.
Like we literally went through the slideshow the night before together at the tent,
Hmm.
right? I mean, that's the first time you and I got together. We
Yeah.
flipped through it. We made no we made no changes. We were just like, "Okay, here it is. This is what we're showing." We talked about a couple things. Let's talk about
Yeah.
this in the beginning. Let's end on this. But we
Yeah.
didn't change anything. There was like
I was
no
like,
last minute restructure. It was just like, "Yeah, all right, we
mm.
got this. Let's just
It's
go
like, hey
with it." Let's
Brian,
keep
here's a slide, here's a slideshow for tomorrow in the morning. We just kind of went through it,
yeah, went
and
through
that's
it. Yeah,
it. It was,
great. Yeah, save it. Let's roll with it, right? So,
yeah.
adios,
Oh, that's got
kiddos.
to
Hey,
be
Brian.
Brian.
It is. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Oh, and I finally got to meet him, man. Oh, dude's so great.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Brian
a cool
Terrell is
dude.
so great, man.
I gave him a replica. So I know I told you I gave a guy a replica a few
Hmm.
months back. He was speaking at a library in Oklahoma City, and I went to go check it out, and I took him a replica of one of the cats, and that's who I wanted. I believe that was
Oh,
the first time that I think I may have met him at Honobia before, but that was our first time actually getting to really talk. So super cool dude.
speaking of the museum, Brian and I are actually going to go do this presentation at that museum. I believe sometime in January. We
I
haven't
believe that.
locked down a date, but
Yeah, I believe that's when Tanya's gonna try to get us in there sometime in
yeah,
January.
because we just want to share. We just want to share this. We have to, and we've had a lot of people that are on TV kind of try to put their thumb down on our heads, but didn't work. It's not going to
Yeah.
work.
No, no, it's bigger than that for us, you know. So
I just think what we have just oh, dude, and then just this week, man, like Shane Lee, he found some awesome casts under a bridge near the big thicket, and it's got like the toe drag slides, and he cast all that, and I'm like, oh, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah, yeah.
Cast it
We
all.
need to
Let's see what's doing.
we need to try to get him scheduled on. Maybe we
Yeah,
should
we
reach
do need
out
to
to him.
talk to
I
Shane
don't
Lee.
know if he's watching or not, but it'd be cool to get him scheduled on.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
here.
man, for sure.
So, yeah,
For sure, man. And we got to meet a lot of great people. The people were so awesome. I got to see, oh my goodness, Debbie LaBouffe has some pictures that she
yes,
showed me that I'm still just they just burned in my head, and I'm just like, oh my god, what a great opportunity she has.
Brian says
The cave,
Rage Against the Machine
man,
Boys. So
Rage Against
yeah,
the
that
Machine
cave,
Boys. That's
that
right.
cave that cave photo is trippy, man, because like
Dude, my hairs on
it's
the back of my neck just stood up right now. It
super clear, you know.
you got like
So
a
yeah,
you got like this cave opening. Let's say it's like this big, right? And
yeah,
it's the face is very light rock. It's very light, and I think it's in New Mexico. It's New Mexico, and you don't have to zoom in very far, but as you zoom in, you see it. You see the brow, the eyes, the face. It's looking at Debbie like, "Why are you taking a picture of my house?"
yeah, yeah. Who invited you over?
Oh my God!
Yeah, yeah, it was amazing.
Ooh,
Hello, how are you guys doing? We're doing
doing
fantastic.
great.
Yeah, thanks for asking. So appreciate it. Joe, you guys need to is a spring camp. Wagner
Would
said you guys.
love to.
Yeah, yeah. Let us know.
Absolutely.
Why do they
Absolutely.
call you the bargain queen, Jody? I'm curious about that.
Yeah. Jody? Why are you the bargain queen?
Oh,
Oh, it's Walter. What's up, Walter?
what's up, dude?
Jody, not that far
Lockbeard.
from me. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Weston
So so
Muskogee.
so that's gonna be kind of northeast of me, Shane. So
So, of course, we have the area we've been looking at, the creek, the surrounding areas. Man, we didn't even really get into that
yeah.
at the was basically the evidence that we had, and we didn't even give all the beans out. We got some audio that's great too. Um,
So
but go ahead.
Sonda here is my 10th grade English teacher.
Oh, okay.
Hard to believe, right? Because I look older than her, but she was actually my 10th grade English teacher, and her
Wow.
cousin was at the conference. Um,
Oh, that's
I think
right.
I think her cousin came down from Kansas, if I remember right.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so remember she walked up to both of us and went, "Which one of you two are Brian?" And I was like, "Oh boy,
I
here
was
we
like,
go."
uh-oh.
Yeah, like we both I think pointed at each other. But super nice lady. I took a picture and I sent it to my. And I hate calling her Sonda because I want to call her Miss Hanky. That's because what she was for me then. So, and I know that's not right anymore. But yeah, I sent her that picture and said, "Hey, I met your cousin today." So,
That's so cool, man. Hey, Lori.
what's up, Lori?
Love Lori. Lori, you got to make some potato skins out there at Falk? I hope she does, man. Potato skins.
Are you still planning on attending Bout for the Halloween?
Yes, I'm going. I'm there. I am there.
Let's see. We think we
Who is
got.
this? We think we got dermal ridges on the 16 footprints from Honobia. Awesome.
So yeah, I want to know who this is. I didn't know anybody cast anything at Honobia. So.
Mr. Lockbeard. Oh, she shows her yard sales. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
oh, Lori's fixing to twice baked
Twice.
potatoes.
Mm.
Well, they're delicious. Absolutely. She said she's
I'm
gonna
gonna
bring
try
some.
to make that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make that too.
Yeah, man.
I'm taking a lot of days off in October, which is weird for me. I took off 3 days last week for the
Mhm.
Honubby. I'm flying out tomorrow for a trip, and I'll be back next week. But I'm hoping that I can take off at least one day at the end of the month to hit Falcon.
Oh,
If
and
not, it'll
folks.
be a
Oh, go ahead.
quick
Go
turn
ahead.
and burn for me. No, go for it, bud.
Okay, so folks, so just I think it was 2 days ago, I posted it's a smaller res PDF, but it's our slides that we used to go through, our speak, we're speaking about. So you can actually go and see. I mean, without us even talking about it, you can kind of go through and look at them on your own accord and just kind of see where we were. Um, but I know someone asked if we had it recorded. Now, Brian has some
Brian has
excerpts recorded, right?
Yep. Yeah, I recorded pretty much I would say at least 90% of our first set on Friday and the first half of Saturday. Had a bonehead moment, didn't hit record when we went back on stage after lunch. So and Brian over at Red Dirt Cryptids, he sent me a link on YouTube of some of the recordings that he made for us, and I need to share that with you
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we could actually
Yeah, because
rock.
he had a different camera angle too. I'd
He's
like to see
closer,
that.
and his audio was a little bit better because he's a little closer to us. So
So, folks, so when Brian and I did this, we included the crowd.
yeah,
Don't forget to like this. Yeah, we included everyone. We didn't wait for questions at the end. We took the journey together with every seat in the house that we could, and I thought it was awesome. Then Brian passed out replicas, and people could hold them in their hands and get a you know up to your face visual of exactly what we're talking about. And I thought, man, I thought that was so powerful. And
yeah, it was like an old school show and tell, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But the people we talk to, the pictures, the things that are go around just in that immediate area are just amazing.
Hmm.
We got one gentleman that we're going to camp out. It's going to be after deer season, but we're going to go to his cabin, and he's got a young female that he said that she's kind of an Irish setter type color, and when they're there, she likes to go up and wiggle the doorknob.
So
I'm like,
weird.
I want to be there.
Yeah.
I must be there.
I wonder if she's similar. I wonder if I should bring the costume. That's kind of a Irish setter.
I don't know, dude. They might take you and you might have to join and never see you again, but you'll get the
Hey man,
best experience.
is that what we're gonna call it?
Yeah, the best experience.
The best experience. Hey, how you doing? Hey, when are y'all coming to speak in
Midland,
Midland,
Texas.
Texas? I want to see the presentation in person.
Oh,
Yeah, Brittany, we ought to look at that. I don't know if there's any
Midland.
Bigfoot stuff going on in Midland, Texas.
Is there any conferences or anything there? I don't know. I
No,
don't know.
no, I know
Not.
Brittany. She's
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. I got you,
so
man.
but yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, why not? We need more practice anyways, right? Because we're gonna do this again next year at Honobia.
Hmm.
We were asked back, and I know there's a. I guess we can go ahead and talk about the rumor that's spreading like wildfire
Sure.
the last couple days. Um, so I know there's a big rumor saying there's no more Honobia Bigfoot conference. That's the last one, right? So in a sense, that's true in the name, right? So I talked to Troy Hudson today, and he put all that to rest. There will be a conference and festival in Honobia, as always. They will rebrand it. It'll have a slightly different name.
Hmm.
It'll be managed by a different group of people. Shane and I were asked to participate in some of that planning and brainstorming ideas. So we'll work with those folks, hopefully
Hmm.
over the year, and get that rolling, and see if we can't help them out. Maybe maybe they just needed some ideas. And
Yeah.
Shane and I are obviously full of something. I don't know if it's ideas, but we're definitely.
My eyes are blue. So are yours. So we're we're
Hey, yeah,
we're,
yeah.
we're good on
Not
that one.
yeah. So and we feel very blessed and fortunate to help those folks and be a part of that, and hopefully we can come up with some cool stuff and just continue to grow that thing. There was a ton of people there. I'm not sure on the count, but as far as the festivities and the conference was busy, obviously Friday, but Saturday there were people standing at the back,
Hmm.
and
Yes.
I know there's 250 chairs in that room, so that was kind of cool. A little nerve wracking at the same time, but I know he talked about expanding that room and making that a
Hmm.
little bit bigger for more people to attend the speaker part of it, the conference part of it. So I don't know. So just so everyone knows, there will be a conference and festival in Honobia, as there always has been. It just may have a slightly different name. So
It'll be rebranded, so to speak.
yeah,
You know, which is my lingo.
that's right. That's right. Watching people pass around the cast was pretty awesome. Thanks, Brian. We
Yeah,
appreciate
no, that would have been. I wish I could have been like in the crowd, like watching these people, hold these things and just, what they say and like, I don't know.
it. Bigfoot don't want to be there. Yeah, the wolf pack definitely don't.
Midland.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, you know, I mean, yeah, it'd been cool to be in the audience and have somebody pass stuff around like that. I probably would have stuck that cast up my shirt, try to sneak out, but
Yeah,
you know, I was not. It was nice not having to worry about them because we made these replicas for that reason, right? It's not like we were passing around the originals and we're all, freaking out or anything like that. So it was
yeah,
nice to just pass these around and if somebody accidentally dropped one or whatever, it wouldn't be the end of the world. So, yeah, thank you,
it was
Jody. That
great.
was, yeah.
Oh, and Brian, I think you were already asleep, man. But Saturday night, me, Sid, and Mr. B, we heard something way off in the distance because you're in the valley
Hmm.
at Christ 40 Acres. It's like a suction cup for sound. It just drags it right in. I don't care where you're yelling from. It's just amazing. Oh, plus we saw Starlink. I saw
Yeah,
Starlink probably as close as I've seen it ever.
yeah, that's pretty wild, wasn't
That was wild.
it? And it's so funny when people see that they're just like, "Oh my god, what is that?"
I know Bill's like, well, I'm not gonna tell you exactly, but yeah,
Well,
you
it's
know.
not after 8, so we can't. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's true.
Uh, Mike's comment there. I guess he was there Saturday. We made it fun, took him to some adventure. Hey man, we appreciate that. That was the
Yeah.
whole idea. Um, we wanted to make it fun. We wanted to make it different. We've been to these conferences. We've sat in the
Mhm.
audience. We've listened to these
Yes.
folks talk, and we wanted to make sure that we had an experience for people that they weren't talked to, but talked with, and
Hmm.
that was pretty key for us. And so we didn't want you guys to sit there like you were just listening to us just drool a bunch of information into your head. We
Yeah.
we wanted to
Going
mix
through
it up.
bullet points.
Yeah, and I know Darren tried to put tape on the stage and make us stand in one spot. That's not gonna work with us. We just
Yeah.
don't work that way. So
Darren is a bad boy.
yeah, come on.
Perfect stuck in your fur.
But
That's
I don't
pretty
know.
good.
I had a great time. I enjoyed every part of it. The people, the food, the venue, obviously, camping. We camped there for 3 nights.
Mhm.
Unfortunately for you, you had a minor incident when you left on Sunday.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow. So I left. Let's see. I was on the road by 8 a.m., maybe 7:50, something like that. I already saw one deer pass, and I kind of avoided it. And I was as careful as I could. And I came off a switchback, and man, it's ridged. It's 2 lanes, Indian Highway. A buck just came right over the ridge, and he met up with my passenger side headlight. And I hit that deer, and he went corkscrewing back down the ridge. And
That's
what it
unfortunate.
did is it dislodged one of the wiring harnesses. And that went against the tire and rubbed through 3 wires. So, some nail clippers and some tape. You can
You
call me
used nail
MacGyver.
clippers?
Yeah,
Okay. You
yeah.
did MacGyver that
I
stuff, huh?
MacGyvered and I made it home. Yes.
There you go. That's all
Yeah.
that matters. I'm glad
But
I'm
my
glad it wasn't worse, dude. And I left early. I think I was on the road by, man, I wanna say like 6:30, I think. I
yeah,
think I
yeah, you
drove
were
out
out of there.
I drove off the property right around 6:30, 6:40. It was still dark. I know that.
Hmm.
So,
I know. And Darren, if you're watching, I know, man. Deer whistles. I got to get deer whistles. I know.
yeah. Yeah,
This is
he
for
needs
sure.
the deer
Ugh.
whistle all weekend. So,
I wasn't driving my Jeep though. I was driving the missus. So
yeah, which probably made it well, never mind. So, we won't even say. But
ah,
glad you're fine, man. Glad
me
you're
too,
okay.
man.
Could have been worse. That
Yeah,
would have
good.
really that would have royally sucked for having such a great time. So,
Yeah.
so what's next for us?
Okay, so definitely getting back out in the field. This is it, folks. This is Bigfoot season, as far as I'm concerned. Till it gets really, really cold. But even then, I'm ready to go even further. Next up, for sure, in uh, 2 weeks from this weekend, is Keith Crabtree's uh, Halloween bash out in Falk or Alex Smith Park.
Yep.
If you're near and around, come. I'm going.
Yep.
It's awesome. It's
Definitely.
amazing.
Yep.
And plus, you get to hang out with Keith Crabtree, Boggy Creek Monster himself.
Who's just one of the coolest dudes I ever met in
Oh my
life.
God, he's awesome. And don't try to shake
Uh,
his hand too hard because he might crush your whole hand.
exactly.
He's
Dear
still a
whistles
strong guy.
attract dear woman.
Dear woman.
Man, I heard
I don't
Brian
know,
talking
man.
about dear woman. I don't want no part of that broad. So
I don't know. After watching Reservation Dogs, I don't know, man.
mm,
That's quite a dear woman, sir.
yeah. Well, yeah, but in the end, Shane, you die. So that's the
Okay,
down.
never mind. Never mind. She'd
Yeah,
probably be
you
mad anyway because I hit a deer too.
probably she's probably out to get you for sure.
Oh.
As far as any other conferences, right? I would love to do this again.
Mhm.
So if anybody knows of any conference they want to pitch us to, go for it because I think Shane and I really enjoyed it,
It was great. It was
and the
great.
jitters are out of the way, and I would love to do it again.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go ahead and put that out in the universe right now and say uh, I would love to go and do this again. And I
Me too.
know we'll do it again next year in Honobia, and that'll be great. We'll push real hard this year for some cool stuff to talk about, so we don't just repeat everything. We don't want to do
Mhm.
that, but I wouldn't mind doing a few more of these along the way. So
I would
I
love
think
to.
I think it'd be great. So
Yes. I think we gotta talk. We gotta share. We gotta work together. This is not Brian and I. We're not one sided. We're all you guys. We're ground walking. Let's do it. Let's figure out some stuff. Let's compare notes. Let's compare tracks. That's another thing I'd like to put together, Brian, is an annual, like in high school, you go to a track meet. Well,
there you go.
let's have a tracks
Oh,
meet, you
I
know,
love it. I see where you're
and
going
everybody
with
comes
that. Yeah,
together and let's
bring some tracks and talk.
let's look
Yeah,
at each
that's
other's
awesome.
tracks. Let's look at the anatomy. Let's figure out stuff.
Yeah,
It'll be amazing. Absolutely.
I think that'd be cool.
Mhm.
A real
Yeah.
track meet, and
A real
yeah,
track
because
meet.
like we talked about Shane Lee getting those casts and stuff, and I mean, it'd be so cool to bring these all, not just our cast, but everybody's cast, right? Like you say, have this
Yes.
track meet and compare. See if you
Shane
see something.
Carpenter and Randy Harrington up in Missouri on the 400. Those guys
Yeah,
got tons of tracks.
yeah.
I don't
I
just want
mean,
to get
I
in
know.
there. Just let me
Yeah,
get in there.
it'd be cool. So, oh, Jody's car wouldn't start when she tried to leave it by him. Oh, that's
Ooh.
the worst time to figure that out. Sorry about that.
Mm.
But yeah,
I
it'd
had
be
some nail
so
clippers.
cool.
I probably could have fixed it.
Yeah,
Just
you
kidding.
could have.
Could have
You
fixed
could
it
have
with some
used
nail
like an old coat hanger or something,
clippers.
probably. So
But we have some cool investigations coming up. Of course, we still have our area, and I don't know. This is like built a morale for us and the guys. Sid, Bill, Darren, Tim.
yeah, yeah. Big
Everybody's
big
pumped
shout
up.
out to those guys. Yeah, I mean, Darren and Sid and Bill sat there at our table talking to people and answering questions when people come up. I mean, that's not
Hmm.
easy to do when you have to sit there that long, right? And it was nice that for us to have them there because we're on stage, and we're trying to talk to other people, and it was basically just more eyes and ears in the audience, and I know a lot of people came up asking them questions and showing them things, and that's very cool. And then Tim and his wife came and sat in the audience, and we got to pick on him a little bit Saturday, and
Yeah, that's
it's
always
super
fun.
cool, man. It made it what I wanted it to be. So
Yes, it was. You know what? It was perfect. Absolutely.
yeah,
My
my
casts are not that great, but I would definitely show. Yeah, no, yeah,
yeah,
for sure, Brian.
yeah. I mean, and not all
No way,
casts are the
bring
same.
those. Bring them.
Yeah, there's going to be some minor detail or some size pattern, something that we could all get together as a group and say, okay, this is what we have as a collective, right?
Hmm.
Different Missouri, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana.
You know what?
We all pile up and say, hey, let's figure this thing out.
Let's start our own data set.
Ah, you're right. I agree.
Right?
I
Let's
agree.
start our own data set.
Yeah, because maybe our stuff is different here in the South or Midwest. Whatever we are technically.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I agree. We need
Yes.
more replicas.
We've got a guy, Danny. He's going to borrow something from work where we can scan our casts into a digital format, a 3D model, if you will. So we'll have a digital library for, as long as we
So
can attach it digitally.
lidar scanner, isn't it? Isn't that
Yeah.
what's called lidar? Yeah, yeah, that'd be
Now
awesome.
you can't
We got
3D print it because the filament's trash right now. It'll get better and better and better as that goes. But just to have it on record
sure.
and pull it up on a screen and people can turn it just with their mouse or their phone and just look at it. And I think that would just be that's groundbreaking as
Man,
far
what
as
if we had that scanner and we had this track meet and we could scan everybody's?
that's what I'm saying. That would be awesome.
Yeah, and scan the whole community, right? Man,
And
why
then
not?
everybody gets it.
And
Everybody
everybody
gets
gets
that.
access to it. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. Let's see. You had to wait for junk. Oh, that's horrible. So nothing worse than a dead vehicle. An Oklahoma database on track. Man, and not maybe just Oklahoma, but Texas and all that. We can add
Well,
everything.
the BFFS ladies, man, they cast the 11-incher over in the Toledo Bend Reservoir on the Texas side, and it had a splayed toe,
Yeah.
and we were getting backlash for having a splayed toe.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry that this individual has splayed toes. Maybe I could talk to him. So next time they try, bring that toe in, buddy.
Yeah.
Bring it
No,
in a little bit.
you went all the way to Louisiana and Toledo Bend with your Adidas. You,
That's
I
me, man.
love, I love the Adidas slide. I don't know if everyone in the group got it, and I think they have to be people who
Let me
have
see. I got
watched our
it.
show or been around us to know what we meant by the Adidas part of it.
Yes.
So I think a lot of people looked at it and kind of scratched their head, like, and I know we touched on it a little bit while we were there, but Adidas has just been so important to us, it's such a big part of
It's
everything that's happened to us.
yes. I'm looking for I might have it downstairs. Hang on. Let me see if I'm always looking. See, folks, we're not professional. Not even ready for that.
We're the farthest thing from professional.
Oh my gosh.
That's the thing. We are not professional at all. You
Let me
went all
see
the
that
way to
picture.
Colorado with the Adidas. Ah, there you go. You went all the way to Colorado too. Man, them Adidas get around. You put some
I
miles
know,
on
man. I'm like Forrest Gump, dude, just running all over the place. Oh, here we go. Okay, I can bring this up, and then yeah.
getting around. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting there, man. Hang on.
Got it.
I'm
All right.
I'm almost there, buddy. I'm
Cool deal.
almost there. Let
You
me.
know what I mean. This is what we do. We
I
off
know.
the hip. We didn't. I didn't tell you. Let's talk about Adidas slide when we came on. We just go down the rabbit holes. We get off in the weeds on all kinds of things. So
Oh, okay. Here's our presentation, folks. So let me. Let's see.
I mean,
And I'm just gonna flip through it real quick, just to get
yeah.
to the idea, just because we were talking about it.
And your face swelled up from the
Oh my
sumac.
God, that was
Oh,
great right there. Come on, people. I'm keeping
geez,
it real. I'm keeping it real.
geez.
Okay.
That was too much. That was too much.
Oh, poison
I was,
sumac. Hey, man, if
I was
you're gonna be
not
out there looking for these things, you better be ready to, get messed up.
right.
Let's see.
Who's that good looking son of a bitch?
I think I passed it. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I think you did. Maybe not.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there. There it is.
Where's that? There
All
it is.
day I dream about Sasquatch.
Man.
That was great.
Yeah, I don't.
That was Brian. Brian called
I
me. He's like, I got it.
I know I had to call you because I thought of it while I was in a drive-through at a burger place, and I was like, I have to call you and tell you what
Hey,
we
so
ought to
since
present.
we're here, okay, y'all can see my cursor on here, right? Wait, what am I
Yeah.
doing? Oh, I touched my other. Okay.
Oh wait, no, I
Okay.
don't see your.
You don't see this moving around?
No, sir.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah.
Okay.
Go back down. Go right to where the word all is. Okay, yeah, I
See
see a
it?
little cross there. Yeah. Okay. Barely,
Okay.
but I see it. Probably
Okay.
with my old
Well,
eye.
I just want everybody real quick to look at my shoe. Look at that shoe. That
Man,
sole.
that shoe has
That's
made a lot of tracks.
that sole is very, very clean and very, very white. If I was making tracks and I'd have to be jumping over 5 foot to make some tracks, those damn shoes would be dirty. I'm telling you right
Yeah.
now, because this was a muddy day. There's no way that I would have shoes that clean. That right there is a number one obvious. See, trying to
I
be
mean,
obvious again.
no dirt on your shoes, no dirt on your pants. You know what I mean? Like, I
I
don't know.
took my I took my wife's car, which I did to Honobia. Dude, every time I take my wife's car and it's Bigfoot related, something weird happens.
Yep.
So the second time was the deer. This time was, get accusations. My
Ah,
wife's car was spit shine clean.
she had just bought it.
Yeah, it was new. There's no way in hell I was going to drive it down the muddy road.
Yeah, not that road. So
And
I don't know. It's
you know, so I can go on and on forever about that. It's just annoying now to this point. It's just annoying. But yeah, that's our presentation. That's part of it.
Lockbeard. Lockbeard says he is immune to the poison ivy.
You're a lucky guy, man.
Because Shane and myself are not so lucky. So
Hmm. Exactly. I'm not.
all right, man. Well, we
Yeah.
got anything else we want to cover? We just really kind of want to jump on and really just thank everybody.
Show me ugly mug again. All right. Wow, you don't have to be so harsh.
I know. Why's it got to be ugly? So,
It's hideous.
yeah, that's the meanest thing. All the stuff we went through, and this is the meanest comment we got.
I know. Who said that?
Probably Tim.
It's either Tim or Jerry.
Mm.
Hey, I'm gonna do it with my. Here, let me share it real quick so we can go through it. Oh, the things we do for our friends.
Yeah, that's probably Tim. He says when you came out of the, I'm pretty sure he meant tent. He was speechless. You scared him so bad.
There it is.
There. Mercy.
That, folks, is what happens when poison sumac gets rubbed on my face while I'm sleeping. Probably because I was sweating because it was June.
God, you look like somebody hit you in the face with a 2x4.
Oh, I came in the house. Jen was cooking breakfast. She turned around and went, "Oh my God!" I was like, "I know, I know."
It's crazy, man.
But the bumblebee, yeah, he didn't make it. Mm-mm.
That's funny. Man, I don't know. I had such a good time. So, such a good time.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about the bee's knees, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We just wanted to pop on and just kind of talk about it. It's still beat with an ugly stick. All right, that's Tim. Tim,
That's Timmy. Yeah.
there's a
Tim,
clown. There's a clown mask in your future.
You just messed up, Timmy. Sorry. You just screwed yourself, my bud.
Yeah. No, but I'm actually our next show. I'm definitely going to try to get Shane Lee on. It would be great to talk to him about his tracks and that whole thing. That would be great.
Yeah.
So
and I told you I'm going to be on what I call that Bigfoot Society. I'm sorry if I should have this name. Bigfoot Society. Yeah, that's what it's called. I should be on there Wednesday, October 25th at 8:30 p.m. Central Time.
Awesome.
So we'll see how that goes.
This dude, that's Tim.
A crescent moon for the poison sumac. Is that what he's trying to say?
My goodness, that's just ridiculous.
Block him. Hit the block button. Ban him. Ban him from the show. Ban our little buddy.
Our little buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, till next time, we'll have a guest, and we're gonna move forward, people.
Oh, says
Was
no.
it?
It's Shane Lee. Oh, okay. It was Shane Lee saying that.
Oh,
Crescent Moon. Oh, okay.
oh,
Cool.
okay.
Good to know.
Excellent. Well,
That's good to know.
Shane, come on our show.
Yeah,
You're
Shane, we want you
watching.
on the guest. Message one of
What's
us.
that? Yeah, I'll hit you up, man, on Messenger, and or Brian will. We'll get that going whenever's good for you and your schedule.
Yeah. And Brian, thank you for the awesome compliments.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. Seriously,
You're just
dude.
you're a solid dude, man. You really
Yeah.
are.
Yes. Exactly.
Cool, man. Well, I'm gonna get ready. I got a little adventure tomorrow. So
Okay, man. Well, you have fun with that, and
yeah.
we will talk to you guys later. Thank you
All
for
right.
all your support.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.